All right, so Facebook is wrongly flagging AI photos. Well, wrongly flagging photos and saying it's made by AI. And that is a problem because one of the problems with AI is that people are getting caught with a whole set of issues and, well, caught with a whole set of fake stuff, deepfake basically. So the government told all these people, well, not told them, but basically strong-arming them to be like, oh, they have to do something about AI. So you have to mark everything that has AI in it. So multiple photographers are complaining that Meta is wrongly adding its made by AI label to real photos that they've taken. Several photographers have shared examples over the past few hours where Meta recently marking a photo of former White House photographer Pete D'Souza took our basketball game as AI generated. In another example, it marked an Instagram photo. And what really happening, before we read the rest of the article, is that Facebook's job is to try to prevent the misinformation. And one of the misinformation tools is to have AI generated content that is done by malicious people. So somebody could be like, yeah, I'll create an AI photo of Donald Trump punching Joe Biden and I'll put that up. Facebook's job is to mark those things as generated by AI. However, that's a hard thing to do.
You know what's ironic about this whole situation? They're probably using AI to mark these things as AI.
It's like robot was.
Yeah, like the robot was like next to me. AI smart enough and it's like, yeah, let me do a false positive.
Yeah.
Let me help my brothers and sisters.
That's crazy though. Watch this, right? So, however, Meta is okay. What did they notice by right? So he theorizes that using Adobe's cropping tool and flattening images before saving them as JPEG may be triggering Meta's algorithm. However, Meta has incorrectly marked real photos as AI when photographers use generative AI tools like Adobe's generative fill to remove even the smallest of objects. So Adobe has these features where you could basically say, you know, like on Google, on a Pixel, it have Magic Eraser where you could erase people from the background. Right. People who use that or retouch a photo, they automatically get flagged as made with AI, which I do not have a problem with actually. If you remove something from a photo using AI, you should get marked as
right. But like says
made with AI.
Rewind 5-10 years ago and you just do the same thing with Photoshop, which happens a lot.
Right.
Is that AI? No.
Right.
Human do it.
So here what the man say in the article. He say if retouched photos are made with AI, then that term effectively has no meaning. They might as well auto tag every photograph as saying, not a true representation of reality.
If you add a filter. If you know.
Well, that opening up the rabbit hole now to be like, what is a photo and what is real and what is not real? Because almost every photo that we're watching on the internet is edited because it's going through some sort of post-processing from your phone, on an iPhone, on a Pixel, on a Samsung phone. All of them doing it because Samsung fake the moon. They tell you, you can take a picture of the moon and they just throw a cookie picture of the moon on top of them and be like, yeah, well, that's how the moon does look like. Who are you to tell me it's not like that? Yeah. That's the issue that we're facing, and that problem ain't going away. But marking it as made with AI is a ridiculously broad brush because where's the line drawn between corrective photo editing and generative artificial intelligence?
Or even regular TikTok videos by default and just have like the beautify filter on by default,
by default,
your face, if you have wrinkles it's be smooth, it's be crisp. So even that TikTok videos, everything made it AI.
Okay, so let me say this is version 1. Do you think that they should continue and work on version 2, 3, 4, and 5 to get this thing done properly and kind of figure out how to get done? Because AI will wreck many many sites, well, not sites, AI will spread misinformation or have the possibility to spread a lot of misinformation, and we had to put something in place. You think so? You think it definitely is a needed thing?
How it will only be as good as their own AI. Which in itself.
The how is the problem solving? It's have people to solve the problem, but is it a problem? What you think it'll definitely be a problem?
I mean, it is an issue, and I think the better AI get, the harder it would be to detect by the regular person, unless you're really looking for it. Like right now, certain AI videos, and I saw somebody did a AI short film that kind of similar to Monsters Inc. I don't know if you know that Pixar movie.
Yes. Yeah.
You saw that?
And they get allowed up from the Writers Association or some kind of thing.
Yeah. But I mean, you could see certain things AI really do that. But I mean, maybe a year, 2 years from now, 3 years, it might be even harder to detect. So yeah.
Well, the last paragraph says Meta hasn't disclosed what exactly triggers the immediate AI label, but all of these companies have or are working on adding metadata to image files to signify the use of AI tools, which is one way Meta identifies AI tools. Adobe, for example, started adding information about our content's origins to the metadata with the release of its content credential system. If they legislated from the creator side, and it's just metadata to look for, I think that's the better way to go, because trying to figure it out,
there's companies that actually conform to what the US trying to do. What about a company out of Russia or China or somewhere else that doing this exact same thing, because it's not out of the realm for them to copy stuff and not put any metadata in it.
Facebook don't care.
Yeah.
Facebook really care about what Russia does on the
platform.
I mean,
say you generate it with a tool other than Adobe or whatever that doesn't have no metadata
that doesn't conform
in it.
To the doesn't conform to
and
the,
then you go to
rules.
Facebook and post it.
Then I think it will fall on the people who does make the JPEG standard. If you are the consortium who does handle the actual specifications of what a JPEG should be, then that's the lowest level you could go to now. So anytime you're making a JPEG, you had to put certain metadata in by default, or else you can't use a JPEG. That'll be the only way I think it could reach close to being flagged or identified. Because then, if you're another country, you just can't use the whole JPEG format. JPEG open source.
Let me say
is JPEG open source?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me say you have a JPEG, right? And that JPEG had the metadata in it. But you just take a screenshot of that JPEG and you save it as a new file. It won't have that metadata no more.
Yeah, but wait, what format you saving the file in?
If you save it as, you could save it as anything, a PNG, you could save it as a JPEG.
Right.
It's still a metadata. If you just take a screenshot of a JPEG.
Yeah. Well, once you save it as a JPEG, it had to have the things that a JPEG must do, which is the compression, the
I mean like the metadata to flag it as AI.
No.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, boy. Yeah, well, it'll definitely have ways around it for sure. But that's the only way I could think of. That's the lowest level you could get to, which is actually deal with the codec itself. If you deal with the codec, then you have a chance. But if you depend on companies will just be like, not me. Or the EU had a say to do it. And if the EU say to do it, then we have a chance.
Yeah, but we'll have ways to get around having metadata, anything.
Yeah, well, AI just gonna trash the internet world, in ways that we don't understand. And I think, like, my personal view is that it had a break before it could fix. The internet going to break because of AI, in my view, because nobody will know what is real and what is fake, and the whole world will go into some sort of, I don't know, a kind of frenzy of you can't trust anything on the internet, and then when it break, then the actual people that's starting to lose money because of the internet breaking will have to come together to know, okay, let's actually fix it, because you're playing with my paper now, and when you start to play with my paper, we'll have an issue. And that's kind of like a World War II. World War II end up kind of dissolving. It's like, yo, wait. All the rich people was realizing, hold on, if this thing continue, we kind of we will mash up the whole world, and it had no money to be made again. Guys, Germany, hear what to do. No, you hear what Japan. Okay, yeah, just drop a bomb over there and sort that out. They send a message, cool, and done it. Because when the money start to get attacked, that is when the world does make a difference. Climate change, my eye. I'm like, no, climate change. No. Once climate change start to deal with rich people money, that is when they will start to put solar panels. All right, well, Facebook wrongly flagging AI photos. They're trying their best, and I can't blame them for trying, but that's a dead end, boy. That's a dead end.
In today's digital age, every business needs a strong online presence to reach new customers and stay competitive. But not every business needs a complex website or a full-fledged e-commerce solution. At makeITsimpleTT, we understand that every business has unique needs, and we offer a range of tailored solutions to fit those needs. Over the years, we've helped many businesses. Our services include website design and development. We create a professional and user-friendly website like these that represent your brand and drives results. Invoicing and payment processing. We can streamline your billing process with a user-friendly invoicing system that integrates seamlessly with most payment gateways, and you can receive online payments easily. We also do automated order forms, which allows you to collect orders online and customer information effortlessly and send back automated emails, notifications, and reminders, and then you just have to make the sale at the end. And in some cases, we offer custom software development, where we can create a specialized software system that meets your business's specific needs. But the key to all this is that we make it simple. If it's not easy for you to use, then we failed. So you can contact us today to learn more about how we can help make your business more successful. You can WhatsApp us at 1-868-308-8799, or you can visit makeITsimpleTT.com/business.